What's up, man? Welcome to Los Three Amigos show with my man from the great state of Arizona, Mikey mic'd up. Mikey
Yo,
520.
yo.
What's up, Mikey?
Oh, man, licking the wounds, man.
And then we
licking the
got my
wounds.
man. Then we got my man from the west side of Texas, the 915 himself, 21, Armando 21. What's up, fam?
We chilling, man. We setting up the TikTok, making sure that they get to see this beautiful content that we about to drop. Check out the Los Three Amigos podcast. You guys just click the links on the TikTok, man. Just go to the little YouTube thing, click it, and check us out. And we are on YouTube, but we here, man. We licking our chops. It's a tough one. I was there. I got some. I have the glasses. I'm all bruised up from the beat down in the bay. So, you know, I'm you know I'm here, guys. I'm here. I survived. We were out there repping. We was always out there repping, and we got a lot to talk about, man. I saw a lot of stuff. I was watching the game on the plane back home, and saw a lot of stuff. I saw a lot of things that went wrong, and we got a lot to talk about.
All right, man. Look, let me do this, man. You know, as Cowboy fans, we had high hopes for this San Francisco game. We was looking forward to this game more than any game this season. Um, it was one of those that we all booked on the calendar, and we was like, hey, this is going to be the tone setter. We're going to see our measuring stick. How are we going to be, you know, coming up this season against tougher competition? And man, we got out there, and when I say we, excuse my language, shit the bed, the Dallas Cowboys went out to Santa Clara and they act like they ain't never played football before. And it is just amazing to me how we can go out there and literally crap the bed like that. So let's start it. Let's start off right here, man. Let's start off just right off the fucking bat. Okay, let's start here.
Let's go.
And let me bring that. Mikey, what happened, babe?
What happened was a shitty game plan, a shitty execution, no execution, in over our head, overestimating ourselves, underestimating our opponent, thinking better of us. A lot of things, the way we approach the game. A lot of football is momentum and moving the ball, so that has a lot to do with our coaching and the way our whole mantra has been run the ball first. The first couple of drives were all these shitty short passes. It felt like a wisdom tooth went in and took over Mike McCarthy, and we abandoned the run. We had those two. Our first two positions were 3 and fucking outs, but not the way we've been matriculating the ball. Like, we read the clippings and we listened to the media of how the way we should play, and we thought we would make a statement, but all we did was shit the bed. We emulated. I blame Errol Spence. I blame Errol Spence, man. We got those Errol Spence vibes, and we came in with that Errol Spence ass fucking mentality and got our ass kicked. Same shit. They was watching Bud Crawford and Errol Spence, but in a different dynamic, in a different setting, in a different way. I felt the same goddamn way I felt for that fucking thing. But like I said, it's not just the coaching. After a while, players gotta play, and the players shit the bed. There's no excuses. On the flip, the 49ers are a great team. You got to give credit where credit is due. Their coaching. Hello, their coaching is. They came in with a plan and they executed the plan. They did what they did. They ran through us without Vaseline. They put us on the curb and they stomped our ass. And their water buckets were colder than our water boys' buckets. Our balls were inflated less than theirs. And I'm not saying like no Tom Brady shit. In every facet of the goddamn game where there's a star and blue and silver and there was gold and red, they kicked our ass. And that's okay to own because the wagon is a little lighter. And if they fall off, let them burn their goddamn jerseys and get the hell off because there's 12 games to go. That used to be
There's
a
a
whole
lot of
goddamn
football. There's a
season.
lot of
That
football.
used to be
There's
a whole
lot of
goddamn
football.
season in this. I'm sorry I'm taking all the points. I'm not going to eat all this pie. I'm going to leave some more for you guys because I know you guys feel exactly what the fuck I'm saying.
Do y'all think we win next week?
Get it, Monto. Get it.
Mikey, you let him have it. Mikey, you let him have it.
Go ahead, 21. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Man,
21.
let me paint this beautiful movie. Let me paint this. You go out to California, you see the beautiful palm trees. You're out there, you know all the, you driving down these beautiful streets. They don't have no bumps, and I'm like, God, that's telling Maxine, it's beautiful. And I was like, it's too nice, man. What's going on, man? Did we get starstruck or what happened, man? They went out to Cali and that time change. Did he get to them? What I mean, this was So you get to that. It's a beautiful stage. Shout out Levi Stadium, man. It was fucking badass. Beautiful stadium. If you guys have never been to Levi's, yeah, I definitely just the way it's badass. Tailgating was badass. Shout out all the Niner fans that showed love because and they talk shit. They talk shit just like they had the right to, because I would have talked shit if we would have won. But then you see the movie, and you get to you go to the theater and you see the movie, and you're like, what the fuck? I thought this movie was good. What happened?
Watching glitter and shit.
I was like, what happened? What the hell? I thought they told me it was a Robert De Niro fucking Martin Scorsese picture, and then we get this fucking one Rotten Tomato type shit, man. God damn it, man. But it starts at the top. It starts at the top. I think it always starts at the top. The big fella always tells me, hey, you got to start with coaching. And you know what coaching I'm talking about? No, it's not Mike McCarthy. It's Dan fucking Quinn.
Dan Quinn.
This
Dan
fucking
Quinn.
defense.
I left some on the plate.
With this defense? When are we gonna say, hey Dan, what's up? Are you gonna take accountability? We know the offense sucked. We all saw it. But Dan Quinn, let's talk about that. Like that's hey, let's talk about that. When are we gonna put blame on Dan Quinn and say, hey, what's up with this defense? What's going on?
Let's talk about it, big fella. Let's talk about it.
Hey, man, it's I'm glad Armando led me to exactly what I wanted to talk about. When the Cowboys defense get out there, that we want to see them because it's supposed to be our most electrifying, it's most exciting part of our team is our pass rush and our secondary. Okay, we knew our linebackers sucked. We already knew that, and I think we're down to one right now. But it's like this, man. When you watch the damn game on Sunday night, and what's that big word I'm gonna use, Mikey? Matriculate down the damn field. How San Francisco matriculated down the field with ease, like it wasn't shit. Like, I'm sorry for cussing, but like it wasn't anything for any resistance. It wasn't any resistance from the Dallas Cowboys defense, not one time at all. And I just don't understand how we cannot blame the entire coaching staff, along with Mike McCarthy, along with Dan Quinn. I don't understand why they're not getting the heat. All the heat is on number 4, which we're going to get to. I'm not trying to jump the gun, but look, we need to get back to what we call was supposed to have been our best part of our team is our defense. And our defense looked like they couldn't even stop Dunbar High School on the east side of Fort Worth over here, man. The 4A team. And I'm telling you, man, look, it was just embarrassment. And I had
not if Vic Chris is blocking.
Man, in Stop 6, Texas. Hey, man. Hey, I felt like this, bro. I felt like this. Okay. Dak said he was going to be pissed off. So I'm thinking the whole team gonna be pissed off. Man, he got us all fired up for us looking to go to San Francisco and prove that we're a good team, that we're a top 3 team in the NFC and top 5 team in the NFL. And that shit did not happen. Excuse my language. I'm a little frustrated tonight.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is, I don't know the answer to this, but the Cowboys coaching staff need to find it quickly. Because if they don't, we already 2 games behind the Eagles right now. We
Yes,
already
sir.
2 games. We 2 games behind. We 2 games behind San Francisco. You know, it is just a ridiculous performance for the Dallas Cowboys, and I don't know what you're gonna do. I know we shouldn't be knee-jerk fans like the sky is falling, nothing like that. I don't believe
Yes,
that
sir,
the sky
Ronnie.
is falling, but when we have hopes for a dominant team like we should have, and it's not happening, yeah, I got a problem with it.
It's the most frustrating thing. And no, hold on. Well, we'll talk about quarterbacks right now, but the most frustrating thing is it was an arms race. The Cold War. Well, this is essentially our Cold War. So our deals to the off season was for this game, for this team. We said that we could handle everybody else in the National Football League, and everything we've done was for this team. And to put those in display and put that out there, Diggs is a big missing piece, but he isn't the whole damn team, and he's not the whole damn defense. And I'm talking mainly Cooks, and how they utilize Cooks, and now are we backtracking and thinking, man, maybe we should have got B Hop. Maybe B Hop would have been that bigger X receiver that we needed to take that somebody out big, because the way we're utilizing Cooks and the way we're trying to force the ball to him was putrid. As far as the defense could hold me held up, but if they're on the damn field the whole damn time, they can't sustain what we do. Our defense is a rush defense. But the way they had us, the combinations of run, slam, and then Brock Purdy, man. Brock Purdy, that's what an efficient quarterback play is. But at the same time, when you're playing 10 yards off the damn receiver, you're giving them the best option. It was pitch
Yep.
and fucking catch. Like, how do you not know where the marker is? How do you not know when to press? How the fuck are you lining off sides all the goddamn time again? That dictated our first freaking plays. That enabled them. I'm not saying by any means that we had a chance in this game, but we didn't help ourselves be in this game. So it could have been, yes, at least a showing of competitiveness. No, we contributed to this ass whooping. We contributed that they like the shades of Arizona happened again. How the hell are you you're over the damn ball? You see the ball? How are you gonna line up off sides? I'm sorry, Donovan Wilson, since he's been back, I know he's a thumper and he's not a cover guy, but he's becoming a liability in our secondary, and they're exploiting him. Hooker is already a liability. And then now for Curse, J-Ron Curse can't afford to have a bad game. So when he has a bad game, we got 3 safeties having a bad game. Yeah. And they're supposed to cover up for the putrid ass depth at our linebacker position. Our defensive line could only do so much. And dude, I think Micah just got chip blocked again. They were ready. We got punched in the mouth. They were a better team. They executed better. They recovered better. Anytime you thought we had them, we never had shit.
We had shit.
Never. Even when they had a penalty and they gave him 5 yards, we'd give him a cushion and he'd pick up the damn 5 yards again. They'll pick up the whole 15 again like nothing, because we just let them. We got played. They played us. And we act like we're in the game.
They set us up. They made it look good. You guys are coming to Cali. It's nice and pretty. Check out the weather. It's beautiful. And they set us up. And
hey, they hit the bums. They put the bums somewhere. They threw them in the hills. They didn't let you see the bums. There's bums there.
They didn't
fucking
let us
play like bums.
Nice and pretty there.
The bums were in the stadium wearing blue and fucking white.
But hey, it is what it is, man. Fuck it.
Don't get it twisted. I
I
love my Cowboys. I'm just fucking banting. Like all y'all need to
I agree.
van.
Hey,
Get this shit out of you.
Out
all right.
coach.
Hey, I want to know this. I just put this banner up. Okay. This is the second time this year that we were completely out coached in our class at that top position, from head coach to defensive coordinator to special teams. I think we were just outclassed at everything we did, especially at coaching. Now I got a real problem with Mike McCarthy. We got rid of the wisdom tooth, like we call him on the Cowboy Huddle. That's Kellen Moore, so we can do situational football, ball control, and doing anything like that. Well, we switched over to this, okay, and where has it gotten us? I just want to know, where is it have it gotten us? Okay, we wanted Kellen Moore out of here. That's including me. I wanted him out of here as fast as
Yes.
possible. And I guess we got what we wished for, huh? Because I was the main one to say, hey man, I want my head coach to call plays. He won a Super Bowl calling plays. But apparently he can't do it anymore. Apparently. Because man, as soon as we go three and out two times, we go in out three and out two times, and it was over. I'm sitting here in my mind thinking the game is
Yep.
over. We three and out two times, we down 14. It should have been worse than that. But McCaffrey fumbled on the 1 yard line. He
Yes, he did.
fumbled. So
Props to
once
Jay
he
Luz.
fumbled, okay, we got an opportunity. No, we didn't. What we do? We go three and out again. Next thing you know, they actually had a possession where they actually punted. I couldn't believe it. And then we get down there, get the touchdown from Turpin, which we've been trying to beg for him on offense. Now he's hurt. Okay. And then after the
That was a
Turpin
beautiful
touchdown,
pass.
It was.
and then after the Turpin touchdown, we didn't see the Cowboys offense no more the rest of the night. Not one
That
time.
was it.
It was it.
That
So
was it.
to me, we're going to come to our topic that we really want to talk about. But to me, this is strictly coaching. Coaches were not prepared against the best team in the NFL. And that's a problem where you get embarrassed on national TV. Hey, man, whatever I said about the Giants, man, about them getting their ass mollywop 40 to nothing, Giants fans, I apologize. Because
Apologize.
apparently we get over here, and as soon as we get somebody really good, we get our ass mollywopped.
Molly.
Hey man,
I think Molly Whopping is going around the
it's
NFC
just
East right now.
hey man, it is just unexcusable.
Unexcusable. It is. It is. Fucking.
Exactly.
Because,
I just think it's unexcusable.
you talk about coaching, and remember next week we got the wisdom tooth, right? Is it next week? We got the wisdom
sir.
tooth coming up.
Yes,
He's
sir.
gonna be
As-
there. Okay, so he's gonna be there. And last year with the wisdom tooth, I felt like we had a good game plan up until Pollard got hurt. So what happened, man? We contained Brock Purdy last season, and it was looking good. Everything until Pollard went down. What happened with the coaching, man? What happened with the coaching? We talked about the wisdom tooth, Kellen Moore being here, and we didn't want him here no more, and we got him out of here. But last season that game plan looked different and it looked good. It's just Pollard got hurt and things changed, and they didn't know how to adjust. And
can I tell you what happened, Mondo?
well, I feel like they didn't even try to adjust. Like they just said, "Let me fucking lay down and take it," because no adjustments were made. I didn't see nothing. It's like, God damn.
Well, we try to run the West Coast offense on the adventures of the West Coast. They do exactly what we're doing.
Shout out to fucking Cowboys corner because he said the fucking Texas burnt toast offense. That's what he.
Oh shit! Shout out Cowboy Corner. Like,
Right.
good for you. You're fucking right in so many aspects, and we're getting to get into it. But the thing about it was it was just this offense works when with the lead. This offense does not work when we're behind. We need to get explosive. We need to get plays. This offense is designed to take time off the clock and let our defense roam. But when we're behind, we're fucked. Simple and plain. We've seen two examples of it. That's going to be more the norm than the blowouts that we've been the luxury of having. And they're not even luxury now. Now we see what Daniel Jones is and the Giants are. We see what the Patriots just got mollywobbed by the Saints and broken down car. And our schedule is only getting tougher, and it's only getting better. They need to adjust and adjust quick. And the superstars on this team that are talking with her need to respond like superstars. Don't get it twisted. I'm not burning my jersey. I'm just pissed the fuck off. I'm pissed off. And we have a good record after a loss, especially under this coach. It's just this one meant a lot. And what the fall from grace with this one, it was the whole off season and everything we've done to even the last week's episodes on other podcasts was like, oh, that didn't matter. Fuck that game. It didn't matter. But this is the one that matters. So if that's the only one that mattered, that it hurts that much. It hurts that much.
Mikey, and you know what this puts the Cowboys back at? It puts that fucking conversation right back up of the Cowboys can't beat nobody good. We beat these sorry teams, and we can't win these big games. We get back to that conversation again, and what is it the coach? Does the coaching
Mondo too? It's maybe a good thing, Mondo. Some people ain't meant to win the lottery because money makes you more of what you really are, a piece of shit or whatever the hell you're gonna be. So is this who we're gonna be? Our prosperity made us more we really were, and it caught us and bit us on the mouth, bit us in the ass. We played somebody with as much or more talent than us, and they whooped our ass. And it's coaching, man. It's coaching. This quarterback, man, got me thinking very different. You got to start believing in that kid.
Along with coaching comes execution. And this quarterback is right now not executing, some of these reads, and I don't know what's going on, man. But big fella, talk to us.
Rip that Band-Aid off. Fuck it.
Yeah. So Mikey, you bring up a good thing. So yes, who are the Cowboys? What are we? Are we pretenders or are we contenders? I mean, because this is a valid question, and I know people may think we're knee jerking and everything like this, but the reason why we got this hostility in us because when we play the best, we want to play at our best, and it seems like we played at our worst. So who are the Cowboys? Are we a running team? Are we a passing team? Are we a defensive team? What are we? Because right now I don't even know the answer to the question. What would be the answer to the question? What are the Cowboys? We played 5 games. We're 3-2. Okay, go ahead.
You said it best. Pretenders. We pretended we had the best defense. I didn't see shit. We pretended this offense was going to be explosive. Where's it at? Pretenders.
Well, mediocre right now, but like the big fella has iterated about the season being like a game. Up to the halftime, it's been the first quarter of the season. So we're 3-1 and we're 3-1.5 in the first quarter. Let's go back to when Tom Brady went to Tampa, right? And when it first started, it wasn't going too good. Then they got their bye week, and then they got to install a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Maybe, they need to deviate to a little bit more of what Callan did to make Dak Prescott more comfortable, make CD Lamb happy, because that motherfucker don't look happy. He's not. He's not.
That's another issue.
That's just another thing. We need to do the things that we're working from last year, incorporate what we're doing this year. There's this man, and there was this argument on another show talking about Deebo Samuel and Tony Pollard. Is Tony Pollard that every down back? Is Tony Pollard that guy? And of course, we didn't do what we've been asking for. We need to hand the ball to Hunter Lipke more. He didn't get one fucking carry in this game.
I was like, did they even have him on the field over 2 plays?
He was just there to block. And he's not even a good blocker. He's a better runner. We need to start toting the rock with that kid. I don't care if his skin is white and there's another white little freaking running back kid. He didn't kill us, but he got the damn job done. So like we need the Thunder, White Thunder and Black Lightning with him and Tony Pollard. Like that will make Tony Pollard with under 15 carries will be more explosive. You split that with him. Now I'm glad we franchise tagged him and not gave him a contract. That was actually a savvy move by our front office. If it was up to Rule, we would have never even signed him, period, or gave him that money. But now we know what we got with Tony Pollard. He needs help toting the rock and pounding it. And we got the guy there. The guy is there. He's a big physical guy. Let's soften him up, tender him up, and then put that fast back in. But
So
it's
could
just
they be like so could they be like saving him? Like they know they have this guy here and they want to see what we can get out of Pollard, or I mean, because you have this this hammerhead just fucking ready to fucking go to this fucking defense, and he's just there on the sideline. And like the big fella said, I didn't even know if he was on the sideline.
Yeah, you saw him in there a couple plays. He just was blocking. We just got overwhelmed and considering the tone of the game, because we're still talking about the game, and at the same time we're going on in the future. But do you feel like they quit? Do you feel like our team quit?
That's what it felt like after.
I do, and let me tell you why I think they quit, because remember the big run touchdown at the end of the game. It just when the guy didn't even get to, I don't even know the running back's name. Okay,
number 24,
broke
Williams.
through the line of scrimmage, bro, and nobody even thought about tackling him. I was just like, have we just come to that on national TV where we literally quit? We quit. So Michael, to answer your question, yes, they quit because they were getting their ass whooped and they couldn't do anything about it. They had no answer for San Francisco offensively. They had no answer for them defensively. They literally quit. And I thought I'd never say that about the Dallas Cowboys, man, about them going out there on a national TV game and absolutely quit, and that's what's so frustrating right there, man, because you see the quit. You saw the quit in the second half, bro. They literally quit. But y'all, let me tell you, I got a special guest for y'all. Okay. I want y'all to welcome my man. Live from the Midwest, my man St. Louis Joe. Joe, what's happening?
What's up, fellas?
My dog.
What's happening?
My dog right there. What's up, Joe?
St. Louis Joe, baby.
Man, I've been suffering from these haters.
Hey,
miss you out there, man.
But you know what? The Midwest shines with you, bro. The positivity around the light that you carry. Like even when you throw these videos, bro, of you deflecting the haters, there's just this wholesome goodness about you, Joe. I just can't explain it, man. You bring a smile to my heart and my face, man. For real, man.
Well, I tried to, man. I tried to, because the Cowboys didn't do it yesterday.
Fuck to know.
Hey, Mondo, sorry about that, man. I was thinking about you, bro, the whole time, man. I want you to get that W out there in their fucking face.
Oh, dude. Bro, I'm telling you, man, it was beautiful out there. It was the tailgating and all. We was walking through the Niners tailgate thing. But, bro, it was tough. It was tough walking out that stadium. It was tough.
Did you get a lot of love, though? A lot of recognition? You get a lot of love?
Hey, it had to be hard, man. I know it's twice as hard as Arizona.
Shit, I gotta live here, Joe. You forget about that shit.
Yeah, but man, that's Arizona though, man. I'm talking about he had to walk out the fucking 49er stadium, man. That had to be like the fucking Green Mile, man. The last man, that felt like
tired, boss. I'm tired, boss.
I'm gonna search that fucking sound and put it and just walk. I have a video walking out that, but God damn.
Yeah, because when you lose,
what?
That's like losing to the Browns or something, man. But the 49ers, man, when you go out there to lose, fuck, man.
Go ahead,
All right, so
Chris. Answer your question, bro.
I was waiting on Joe. I was waiting on Joe to get on. Okay, I was waiting on Joe to get on because this is the question that's been going around TikTok and social media the whole damn day. Okay, this is what's been going on, and I wanted Joe to be a part of this
Yes,
because
sir.
I know Joe got hot opinions. I know Mikey 520 got him, and I know Armando was there. He sent me a text at the fucking game, so
All of us.
he got opinions too. So man, so let me get this started right off the bat. I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and then Joe, I want you to go. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What I have never ever, y'all know I've been one of the biggest Dak proponents for the last 3 years. I kept telling you guys, man, it's not Dak, it's not Dak. It's the coaching, and we blame Dak Prescott for everything. Last night, I had no excuse or no defense for Dak Prescott's performance. I think
It's,
Dak Prescott performance was absolutely his worst the whole time he's been at the Dallas Cowboys. I think that Dak Prescott showed no character as a leadership perspective and moving the ball up and down the field. The three and outs, a lot of them were strictly on Dak Prescott. And then when he decided he wanted to make plays, he made plays for the other damn team by literally throwing them the damn ball. I mean, literally. It wasn't no thinking about it. If my receiver is open, let me just throw it to the team in red. And that's the first time I ever felt like Dak Prescott did that. So, Joe, my question to you, man, what do you think about Dak's performance in Santa Clara?
Something wrong with Dak. Something wrong with Dak, man. I've been Team Dak from day one, and I ain't no public cowboy. I don't like to be on public forums talking about the Cowboys, but man, I can
Hey,
I don't
Joe.
I don't want to blame Dak.
Joe, let me tell you something. Joe, let me tell you something, man. And I want to talk about, I know you don't like to, in public, me and you, we talked about this, Dak is your dude, man. But I don't know, man. There's a bigger issue. There's a bigger issue, and
Mondo's
and
hurt. Mondo got touched.
this quarterback right here, there's something in that locker room going on that we don't know about, but there's
Yeah.
dysfunction going on. The Cowboys have
Yeah.
dysfunction in the locker room, and something has to do with this quarterback. What it is, I don't know. We obviously know we don't know, but I feel like
It's something going on, man. I don't know if it's Zeke related. I don't know what it
look,
is, man. But
hey,
I think it's more
Bro,
Micah
Mike,
defense
you
related.
ever got in a fight with one of your brothers and you ain't talking to him and hey, I'm not fucking with him right now. You have that family member. Sometimes you don't, hey, not right now. We just, we on bad terms. But the body language between CeeDee Lamb and
Yup.
Dak Prescott
Yup.
is not good, Cowboy fans.
yeah,
It is
it
not
ain't, man.
good.
I
It's
don't,
kind of like
is
Mari
it is it
Cooper's.
is it Dak not going to
And
CD? Is it game planner? Is it Dak doing it, man? Is it?
is it CD saying what the Cowboy fans are saying? That
Damn
we
it.
need to fucking get rid of Dak Prescott? Or
The
I
black Kirk
mean,
Cousins or what?
what is it? What is it? I mean, it's tough, you know, to see. I have video and I don't know if I send it. I don't know if I send it. I was a little, you know how we get, but
Yeah.
I have pictures. I took pictures and I sent videos of Dak Prescott on one side and CeeDee Lamb on a whole other side by himself. And then I got this video there. It's just him and Mike. Like Mike, I guess Mike could try to go make amends or something. You
Yeah.
got that one friend trying to let me mend this relationship. So the body language. I've had a lot of time. I've done a lot of people watching before. So you read the body language and
Yeah,
you
we've been
see
a
it.
part of that.
Yeah, you see it. You know what's going on. There's dysfunction there. The Cowboys ain't saying it. It's behind closed doors, but right now this quarterback
I
is
mean,
is not looking like.
everybody on this get rid of Dak, but at this point, man, what we gonna do? Go to Trey Lance?
Yeah,
Then what we do?
and I agree with you. That kid is not ready. We all know that kid is not ready. He's
Nah.
not
I
ready.
mean, what we
He's
gonna
there.
start over now, man? we got to make this shit work now. I mean, just get rid
Yeah,
of Dak,
this is
plain
the
Dak, but
This is the window.
we are now time. We are now time. You think we're gonna have Tyron next season? I don't think so. This is now time. This is it. And this quarterback. We said at the beginning before the season, the huddle and the three amigos and everybody. We said this goes down as the Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott thing now because the boy wonder is not here no more. So all the heat is on your quarterback and all the heat is on your coach. That's where the heat is. So, right now it's looking rough.
like y'all said earlier, man, this Mikey said this offense ain't built for coming from behind. It's built for
Yeah.
playing with the lead. And and so we can start with the fucking defense, man. What defense were we in yesterday? What defense were we in?
We were in bend over and give it to me defense.
Okay. Booty juice defense because that
Oh,
shit, it
booty
was horrible.
juice. Booty juice.
I mean, what were we
using my
doing? What
words.
were we rushing off the edges? What we playing rushing forward? What were we doing?
Well,
I'm
after a
still
while,
trying to figure out, man. I didn't even see any defensive scheme.
but after a while, it wears on you, man. The defense is not built to be in after 3 and out and 3 and out. We know this. We wear teams down. So when it happened to us,
But they wore themselves down. How many drives did they keep going, man? They should have got out the fucking field. Stupid
yeah,
penalties.
there was. We didn't have.
How many of those? How many of those did we have it stopped? We could have got the fucking ball. It was a stupid penalty. I count at least 4.
There was 4 in crucial times, not in a time where it didn't matter. In crucial times where we could have made it a 1-score game or even tie it 14-14. I know exactly what you're talking about, Joe, and that's the difference between winning and losing. Can I have my Dak take now? Can I talk about Dak?
Oh yeah, I mean, I mean, Dak did look flat, man. I mean, Dak gotta take some blame, man. It's like Dak afraid of the fucking 49ers.
No, man. Let me go. For the first time in the Dak Prescott era, I was like, man, there was 2 plays in particular. The play before the half, and then you heard me scream about it on the WhatsApp. So you have the perfect situation where you got trips, you have a trips to the left, and you got Cooks one-on-one with Warner. I don't give a shit how good Warner is. Cooks, under the free release, needs to smoke Warner, and he did. He still had a step. Warner was there, but a quarterback to see that, and his pre-reads are shit. Like, that was the difference between Brock Purdy and Dak Prescott, and Brock Purdy being so efficient in his pre-reads was the difference between him and Dak, which made Dak look that much worse. Brock Purdy read the D, made his decision, went to it, and each guy he threw it to was wide fucking open, not by a little, not by a close catch, on the money. Let it be Ayuk, let it be Kittle, let it be your boy Deebo Samuel. He was just on the money. And then Dak, so we would watch one offense do that, and then we'd watch our offense. Is like the difference between your ex and your woman now. Your woman now is fine. She's fired.
But how many of them wide open winners did Dak have?
None. Because he didn't make the right reads. There was times where he needed to get the ball out and fast. By the time he got to the receiver he needed to get to, a lot of that was, and then it's situational football. So they put him in situations where, dude, on the 3rd and 2, get the ball out to your fucking running back fast while he's running in stride. Pick up that damn first down. And I think he put pressure on himself to go deep to, dude, what Michael Gallup.
Hey, how you gonna get the ball? How you gonna get the ball off fast if everybody fucking going vertical, man? Where the slot receivers at? Who was in the slot last night?
That's CD. That is
Was
CD.
he in the slot?
Yes, that's why picking up B-Hop was a better freaking option than getting Cooks is dope, but we haven't used Cooks right. Cooks is I don't know what the hell they're getting, why we got him for. We're not utilizing that guy right. But I thought something to myself, right? So that play in particular, right before the half, dude, he gets Cooks. We're in the damn game. We get the ball back. We can make a game. Morale is up. We got the mo and boom, booyah. And that's cool. He went down the field and scored that freaking the extra point. we should have went for it because what the hindsight is 2020. But anyway, and then when in the fourth quarter, when it's all the backups, and their backup linebacker still baited Dak Prescott into a fucking interception.
Oh man, at that moment, man, when Dak started throwing those picks, man, I knew that shit was coming. I mean, at that point, the game was over. When Dak started throwing those picks, we wasn't fucking coming back.
Well, then why help the narrative, Joe? Why help the
Exactly. That's
narrative?
all he
Why
did
help
was
us?
fucking made Stephen A. Smith fucking day throwing unnecessary. At that point, that makes I don't know.
All right,
All I know is
I thought about this that I never thought I thought about Dak before, and I hate comparing our quarterbacks, but I never thought like this about Tony Romo. What I thought last night of Dak Prescott. Can you guys feel that in any way? I never thought of Tony Romo the way I thought about Dak Prescott last night. Don't get it twisted. Dak is my quarterback.
But you know what? I think that with Tony Romo, we learned. We said we kind of we became realist, and we said, we fell in love, and then we said, nah, you know what, that relationship was, we see it now from in hindsight, and we're like, nah, we knew what it was. It was just we weren't going nowhere. We didn't have a defense. So I think with Dak, it's we finally came to like a realization and being realist Cowboy fans, and we're like, hey, you know, something's up, something's up.
I like this Mondo, big fella. I like this Mondo a lot. For real. This is a Mondo show today. I swear to God.
Hey, I do too. Hey, man. So this is my next question, man. This is my next question for this Three Amigos show with our special guest, St. Louis Joe, man. So,
Yes, sir.
so where do we go from here? Where do we go?
shit back to the drawing
So,
board. Where else we gonna go? Shit.
like a Cowboy fan, I really need to remain pop.
Yeah.
I think it starts what we talked about.
Well,
We did
other than the
what we
drawing board. I mean,
You don't come.
Man, this Texas coach shit, man. There's nobody in the middle in the offense. Why ain't nobody going across the middle? We keep talking about CD or slot receiver. I don't know, but all I see him do is going vertical.
that's it.
Man, who goes across the middle? We don't even have a tight end that goes. Our tight ends go fucking vertical.
Well, like I said earlier, when Tom went to Tampa, they were what were they 5-5 going into their or what was it like? I don't know. They were 500 going into their break. They just need to reshuffle what they do good, what used to work. Because, dude, where's the big plays? Like, at least we used to have big plays. You're telling me we don't have big plays anymore? And you know what? There is probably something wrong with Dak Prescott. Maybe like there's a break in the locker room, but there's probably something physically wrong because he looks slower to me, man. He looks
They
slow.
know Dak ain't gonna run the ball, man. That's another problem. Dak refused to fucking run the ball. Not hand the ball off to a running back. Man, Dak got to fucking back the defense up by making them think he gonna run.
Yeah,
Man, everybody know, man, Dak is not running that fucking ball. And that's another problem.
Damn, Joe.
It ain't that he's slow, he just don't run.
He don't want to run right now.
Or something's up with him. Something's up with him. There's got to be. And then we can't get away from this shit. The 49ers are a better team. Period. We play a better team. There's not 31 other 49ers out there. Definitely, like we know what the Eagles are. We can't look past the Chargers, but we know what the Eagles are. We know what the Giants are. We know what the Commanders are. And the guys on our schedule, not all of them are going to be that way. And we know that we've been here before in the season. It just hurts more because we built to beat this fucking team. And it feels like, remember when, was it Carson Wentz and the Eagles just went right through us and what was it, 2018, or the Colts and Andrew Luck went right through us in what was it, 2017. So it's one of those losses where we give up 40, and it just
this is right. This is right there. This is right there with that Raider loss in Thanksgiving. This is one of those.
But we put up points there, Mondo.
I
We
put it
didn't put no
25,
points in
man.
this
It's not
one,
really
Yeah,
brother.
I think it's worse.
these
But
words
hey,
for sure. Yeah,
but
for
we
sure. It's
falling
words.
into the
I think it's
narrative.
worse. I
We
say,
fall into the narrative. You look around Cowboy Nation, man. It's like the season over, and I knew this was gonna happen to us, man. This
Yeah,
fucking week 5,
it's week
It is.
five. That's what I get to. So check this out. I got a quick story
man.
about that.
Say the
I was in
story.
the
Stay the story.
airplane, and there's always that one guy. I was keeping it cool. I'm repping my shit. And
Hell yeah, you
boy, there's
got
this one
to. You
guy. He's
rep.
coming down. He's like, "Look at this cowgirl and this and that." And I'm just
Ugh.
like, hey, I'm repping my shit. Just like you repping it, I'm repping it. How about them Cowboys? Yeah, how about them? I said, man, it's week 5, man. We still
Yes,
got a
sir.
whole lot of football. And you know what? A lot of Niners around said. They said, yeah, he right.
So
We
we
got
And
a
2
whole lot of
losses in the
football.
4 losses I said we was gonna have. You hear me?
yeah, it's
We
a
2
lot.
losses and the 4 losses, and we all be honest. If we count all our losses, we pretty much everybody had this as one of our losses. No matter what the fuck we thought we had coming out of preseason, we all had this down as probably one of the fucking 3 or 4 losses. I got us at 4 losses, so we halfway there.
Okay, Joe's bringing the fire, man. I love it, Joe. I freaking
I
love
mean,
it.
that shit was bullshit, man. And I want to see,
so
man. You run that back, man. I don't know what happened. I don't know what was wrong with Dak. I don't know if the two
The
hour
big
difference and shit.
the
I
big
don't know,
fella
man.
said it
But
at the beginning. There was the everybody was in shambles. The offense, the defense,
We're really
special
weak.
team. There was
everybody the tone.
that whole
Everybody
that
said
whole
the negative energy tone, man. The fuck. Well, how many penalties did our defense have in the fucking first quarter?
Ugh. We only had
How
four
many penalties did
penalties the
we
week
have?
before, dude. And that's the thing is we've seen the juxtapose of this. We've seen the Dr.
crazy.
Heckle to Mr. Hyde, man. This is Dr. Jekyll right here, man. And it's just
You seen
it,
you seen the national, you seen the national media, and they put up all these boards, and everybody had red all across the board. Nobody picked the Cowboys, and we said, nah, fuck, no, that's ridiculous. And
they were right.
man,
Man, hey, I don't
And
know,
St.
man. I
Louis
don't
Joe
know
was
if
right.
we.
Spot
so
on with St. Louis Joe saying Stephen A. Smith made a bet with Shannon Sharp that Dak Prescott was going to throw 2 picks. And he made that shit right. Like,
all
fuck.
right, on the money.
And they
No, 3
came,
picks.
man.
He was
Them picks
wrong.
came at the worst time. But fuck, game was out of hand. I said, go ahead and throw gas on the fire, Dak. That's what they want to see. But man, I know we want to blame the quarterback, man,
He
but
made
we
sure
got
them
to start.
Niners.
That
He made sure they
defense
was
started
warm.
that fucking bullshit.
He made
They
sure the
started
Niners were
that
warm.
bullshit. They put us in a hole. Well, 3 and out. They should have been off the field. And man, they try to have us running this offense that shit. It ain't coming from behind.
So,
So we just
let's
can't
go back
blame
to the
Dak, man.
question, no, boss.
Fucking,
Let's,
I'm looking at this fucking offsides. I'm like, we offsides.
yeah.
Tony Pollard fumbling, man, at that wrong time, man. That
But
that
that's
was a
the first
game
time
killer.
since he's a rookie. Like that's the first time since he was a rookie. And I it's a shitty time to
Out
have
of
his
all
second
games,
fumble. It's a shit. But you
Yeah,
two
but at
two
that
fumbles
time,
in his
man,
whole career, I
we
give him
looking for momentum changes, man. That killed it. And then we get the ball back. We get the ball back. We're on a fucking 1. What offense we finna set up? And this little tiny fucking running back shit we trying to run, man.
Pomeranian.
Anybody miss Zeke yet? Cause this man, we can't even pound their
Hey,
defense.
yeah,
Okay,
Zeke
Zeke only got
misses.
4 or 5 yards this drive, but he was laying that wood and making them motherfuckers think about it.
But
Man,
we
ain't
have
nobody afraid
Lipke
of these
there,
little bitty
boss.
ass
We
backs
already
we
got a
got.
dude. We already got a dude. We got Lipke there. We already
man.
got a dude. We're
Where's
just not
he at?
using him.
Exactly.
We're
So
just
we ain't
not
got
using him.
nobody. We ain't using them.
Yup,
Big
exactly.
fella, big fella, big fella, save us, big fella, save us.
man, say, hey, I'm enjoying it because me and Joe had these conversations on the phone. He's just as fiery on the phone, and I love it.
No, I love it.
I
I love
actually
it.
called Joe. I said, Joe, I need you on the show tonight. I said,
Yes,
I
sir.
need that fire because I know Joe is just as passionate as we are. Okay. So we
I'm
had
just
these
trying not to
conversations about
blame
once a
all the
week,
blame on
win,
Dak,
lose,
but
or
I
draw.
hold
We
Dak
had
feet
this
to the
same
fucking
thing.
fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and you know what? I agree with you, Joe, because it wasn't all Dak fault, But as a national media, of course, that's all that they see is the interceptions at the end of the game. But I think it was more or less the game was over at halftime because we weren't producing no kind of offense, no kind of way, any kind of way. And then
It was. It
it's
was.
funny how we beg for things, like Turpin getting on the field, and Turpin get on the field, then he get hurt. The
Yep.
Well,
one glimpse
let's
of
go with
something
that.
that we asked for, it didn't happen.
Let's go with that, dude. And you know what? I'm not crying or blaming anything. But that Niner team, that's the second one of our players that gets an ankle injury with that roll up freaking way they tackle that Seahawk tackle technique. That's costing players their freaking ankles. That's the second player. He lucky didn't break it like Tony Pollard broke it. And that push, Leighton Vander Esch got pushed from behind into Micah Parsons. Hey, dude, we don't know what's up with Leighton that neck. We probably seen
Yep.
Leighton Vander Esch probably play his last football game.
Might be right.
Shit, good. Fuck him.
You're a dick.
But this goes back to what this
Some
this is
shit.
what
Fuck him.
but hold on, guys, hold on. This is what this is what we talked about last week, man, about how the Cowboys didn't address anything at linebacker after Overshown got hurt.
Yes, sir.
Now it's
Yep.
really biting them in the butt right now because we literally got one healthy linebacker. We have one healthy linebacker.
Or not picking
One
up Bobby
on the
Wagner.
whole damn team. And I heard another creator say, "Hey, I am undersized safeties and these big safeties coming down to play linebacker. Man, they're not linebackers; they're safeties. We need a true linebacker on the damn team that can make plays. And apparently, the Cowboys didn't address that situation, and now we down to one. Look like we're gonna be scouring the waiver wire just to find a damn linebacker."
When we had an opportunity to get Bobby Wagner not once, twice, and he's still being a productive Pro Bowl linebacker with Seattle, man.
With
So
Seattle.
and that'd be the whole dude. What Fred Warner was, man, that boy. Like as good as Brock Purdy played on offense, on defense, Fred Warner is a monster. He got that pick from hustle. He
Yeah.
punched that ball out. He was everywhere, and big props to him. Big props again. I'm not gonna stop saying it. Big props to the 49ers. It tastes nasty, but you got to say it because they are light years ahead of right now. It seems light years ahead of the Dallas Cowboys. The good thing about losing in week 5, like you said, Mondo, there's still a lot of season left. There's still time to make a trade, to make a move, to make an adjustment. We have 12 games. Remember, the NFL season used to be only 12 games. So essentially, we still got a whole season to get our shit together.
Man, we sitting right where we need to be sitting at. All I care about is making the fucking playoffs right now. That's it, man. All that division winning and shit. Man, listen, we sitting good. Like you said, that trade deadline coming up, we got a young quarterback I'm pretty sure Tennessee can use because I'll take Derrick Henry off the hands since they don't fucking want him. We need a fucking running back. We don't got no power back there, man. It's got to be a reason why they ain't using Limpy Hunter Limpy. It's got to be a reason. We need a running back, and we need somebody who ain't afraid to go across the middle and catch the ball, man.
They're just not making those. They missed on pick plays. Like our dude, their defense was just on one. We missed like 2 pick plays where it looks just horrible how bad they just and Dak's just still acclimating himself to this offense. But against this defense, they just didn't give him no chance. That's why he looked so goddamn lost yesterday.
He should have went back to what made them famous, man. That Dink and Dak. Everybody had a problem with it, but that's when we moved the ball. That's how he get rid of the ball quick, Dink and Dak. But who he gonna Dink and Dak it to? Ain't no fucking body there.
He was doing it to CD, and now all of a sudden, him and CD, there's no connection. I'm telling y'all, something's happening.
The Black Kirk Cousins, huh? The Black Kirk Cousins.
I mean, something's happening. I feel like something's brewing
Well,
up. Something's brewing up, and
man,
I feel like something's brewing, and we're about to find out.
But that's been going in the last few games, man. That where the offense is going away, they trying to get Cook involved one game. They trying to get Gallup involved another game.
Gallup was a no-show, but I think the thing with CD is this is his contract year. This is his contract year, and he wants to show out, but he's on a dependent position. He needs Bedak to get him the ball. And that's that. I think he's feeling like they're messing with his money.
And that Gilmore experience ain't looking too good without fucking Diggs on the other side.
Gilmore be
shout out Young K, man. He said we need to go get a corner.
Yeah, he did. But Akwamu's sitting right there. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Wilson, man. Donovan Wilson. I know he's a thumper and he's big, but man, they just got to use their heads, man. They got to I want to see Akwamu out there. I don't know about y'all, but I want to see Akwamu out there. We're deep. We just got to use our players. This is one really bad game.
I think it was more of a bad game on us, and then the 49ers being really that good, man. I'm really not finna. Come on, man. I done seen shittier team play on tougher than this.
Hey, dude. I think the Niners are for real. We saw it. They are.
Yeah, I give them that credit, man. But we ain't this fucking bad.
That quarterback is for real. You got to give that kid his respect. Mesa, Arizona, that motherfucker.
Hey, he managing the ball, man.
It's not, but it's not just little throws. He's going downfield with it.
Fellas, Mikey, I want to talk to you about another issue. I want to.
What's up?
What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this man right here? What do you think about the whole the issue of swapping jerseys? You just got your ass. You just got your ass handed.
We live in a different time, Bubba. We live in a different time.
You go out there and you friendly. Hey, let's go trade jerseys, guys. We just got our asses whooped. It's all right. Like I know, they're out there. They're getting paid and everything, and but
yeah, on that, Armando, on that.
He's lagging on that.
Yeah, on that, Armando, there's no way I'm doing that shit on the field. All right, if you want to do that in the locker room, I may tell them, hey man, I'll send you a jersey, a signed jersey.
Whoop my ass.
After I just got my ass whipped on national TV, I'm not in the mood to be swapping those damn. Yeah, I'm not in the mood to be swapping those jerseys. I don't give a damn how friendly we are. Hey man, it could be me and Joe against two different teams. We know we love each other to death, but Joe ain't getting his jersey right now. Hey man, I got you. I send it to you later.
It ain't gonna happen right now.
And then he looks
right now.
He looks dumb as hell.
I saw that too, man, and I instantly got pissed off. I got pissed off
instantly
when I saw it. And
that's the new social media shit. Everybody friends all year long, man.
And check this shit out. So you know how Kittle had that "fuck Dallas" shirt under his jersey, right? That he showed off, and then that freaking shirt that he had actually had a star on it. So this fool's wearing Dallas Cowboy star under his pads. And then today, Mike on his podcast says that he's taking it personal. So you get McCaffrey's jersey, and now it's personal. It's personal, and they made it personal. Like homeboy, you had a chance to whoop that ass a day ago. Now it's personal. You be lucky if you see this. And it just looks bad. It looks bad. But like I said, this is the era we live in. These are the kids that everybody got a trophy. Like I didn't grow up getting a trophy. You lost. You didn't get shit. This is the era, and that's just the way it is with these kids, and they're all friends.
And speaking of where it is, Mikey. Speaking of where it is, what you said, Parsons podcast, that's the fucking problem. You need to get the fuck off that podcast. Get your ass in the film room.
Give that shit
all
to
this
us.
Everybody want to be on the show, how they show, man. You need to be spending more fucking time in the film room and studying than sitting out here talking to fucking people on the podcast, man. I don't like that about him.
Let us podcast. Let us get a little bit of
right, man. I don't like about him, man. Why? Here you are, right after the game. every week you on this fucking man. You need to be in the film rooms. All say that shit for the off season.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All that time can be spent, man, in the film room and studying, man. All this personal shit, man. Everybody want to be friends, bringing people on you, fucking playing on your show and shit. Come on, man. We need to cut that shit out.
Wow, he's making good money
We need
on
some more
him.
of that. We need some more of that Tyler fucking badass pushing each other fucking down type shit.
Yeah, man.
We need
Final
grit, man.
thoughts.
We need because right now it's looking friendly, and we're out here, expecting this defense to come out and show out and give us the show that we've been waiting, and we get it 1 week and 2 weeks, and then womp womp womp. We fucking get these fucking
Yeah,
games
because
where I'm
this
just
was on
like,
the
wow.
defense, man. This game started off on the defense. They allowed the fucking drive. They created extra drives, man. We got the everybody want to blame Dak, but I come in this week, man. I'm starting with that defense. They kept
Yeah.
themselves on the field.
Final thoughts, gentlemen. Final thoughts. Final thoughts. Go, Joe. What do you want to close this show with, Joe?
Oh shit. It's back to basics for me. We gotta go all the way to Monday night though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm expecting us to whoop the Chargers ass. We're gonna bounce back. So
So,
that's
do you
my
think?
that's my final thoughts. We're
Do you
gonna bounce
think?
back from this. Now, I
Do you
hope they
think it's
fix
good that
whatever
we're playing
wrong.
on Monday
Dak
night?
got a degree in personnel development. He know how to manage a situation. But we'll bounce back after this, man. And I just want this ran back because this ain't the team. Yeah, 49ers might be for real, but this team ain't that shitty. And
Yes,
I
sir.
refuse to believe that, man. That was a
What,
fluke this week 5. It ain't the end of the road. We all had this as a loss anyway. We all be honest, man. We wanted to win, but coming into this season, we had that as one of our early losses. So I'll take it as that. Fuck it.
dang. So, do you think them playing on Monday night is a good thing?
Yeah, I do.
What about you, big fella? Do you think playing Monday night is a good thing?
Well, yes and no, but because of what happened on Sunday night, to a totally another prime time game where you are the key, the feature, and you know what Kellen Moore is going to try to do. He's going to try to put up as much points as he can against the Cowboys just to prove that they made a mistake with him. But the Bills
Yes, sir.
going to take this game seriously Monday night because the Chargers are going to try to put something on them. So, the only way to beat the Chargers is to get a Herbert on the ground. So our pass rush has disappeared. So we need to find it again. Dan Quinn, get off of your ass. So excited to see this season. Come on, Dan Quinn. I'm waiting on you. Let's go, man. Hey, it's a long season, but hey, the season start Monday night.
Yes, sir. Those your final thoughts, big fella?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll go then, Armando. We'll end it because this has been Armando's show, man. I need more of this from you on every show, Armando, because you brought the heat today,
Go ahead,
for
Mikey.
real.
Go ahead, Mikey. Hey, I was there,
So,
man. So it hurts a little more. It hurts a little
mm,
more. So
no, but I need this from you, man. This is the model the everybody needs. So, all right, to you, Jersey burning, shit talking, star desecrating fucks out there. Just do it to all your gear. Get the fuck off the wagon. We don't need y'all. You guys have the nuts to put this shit out.
Nope.
Talk shit. It is what it is. I get it.
Yep.
I'm pissed too. My mom hasn't spoken to me because she's so pissed off at this game. She doesn't want to talk. Talking to me reminds her of the Cowboys, so she'd rather not fucking talk to me. And I get it. I get it. But for you to desecrate the colors, desecrate the star, burn the star. This is in a way it's a good thing because the wagon gets lighter and it's a cleansing of our fan base. We see who the fuck the real is, and we see who the fuck the 2 weekends ago guys that just bought their new cowboy gear and just jumped back on the wagon, and now they're off. So get the fuck off and stay off, first of all. Second of all, we do have a problem at the quarterback position, and it needs to be addressed. Not as far as I'm not giving up on our quarterback, but he has a lot of culpability in what happened. As the defense, don't get it wrong, but we have our quarterback to pick up that. That's what the quarterback is there. And to go at Mondo's point, there is something physically and chemically wrong with our team right now. It needs to be fixed quick, fast, in a hurry. The bright side is we got 12 games. We got a good team. And another bright side, there's only one 49er team. Only one. One. So on to the next. We've been here before. This is going to suck until Wednesday. And it is what it is. This is football. If we're fortunate enough to see the 49ers again, maybe we have
It's personal. It's personal.
It's okay.
It's
When is it
definitely
not going to
personal.
be fucking? They got to eliminate you 5 times till you get this shit right. But it is what it is. So take us home, Mondo.
Fellas, it's personal. It was personal since the beginning. It should have been personal since last year. That's what I said. It should have been personal since a long time ago. But I guess now it's personal. But we need to adjust all around. It's a long season. We talked about it. It's definitely a long season left. It's barely week 5. We need to get back on track. The schedule is only going to get tougher. You know, we got these Chargers coming up. We got our rivals in the NFC East coming up. You know, the so-called rivals. We got them. These big games are coming up. You know, and some of these games are prime time. So it's time to get back on track. You know, we need to get that defense rolling. Whatever Dak and that locker room, if there's an issue, it needs to be aired out. And if shit's gonna happen, then let shit happen now because it's early in the season and we got a long season ahead of us. 12 fucking games left.
That's a whole season. That used to be a whole season,
It
Mondo.
used to be a whole season. So if you be giving up in week 5, I'm sorry, but good riddance. Puro pinches Cowboys. You know, you guys already know what it is. You know, we ain't no fucking flaky fans. We're here to the fucking end, man. It's for life. You know, we gonna ride or die. We out here still rapping. You know.
Yes, sir.
What do you think? I'm not gonna wear my shit? Come on, man. I paid for this. I'm gonna make sure you guys. I make sure you see this beautiful.
My dog is wearing this jersey.
Shit. Right, but it was a beautiful time in Santa Clara. I loved it. Shout out to all the Niner fans that show love. Shout out to all the Cowboy fans out there that show love. I finally met Lorianne, Cowboys babe. Shout out to her, wherever she's at. Beautiful, man. You know, Cowboys, we're still here. It's early in the season. You know, we gotta be excited. Don't be, it's one game. Push it out the way. Let's roll. Keep on moving. We did it with Arizona. You know, let's roll. You know, it stung a little bit because these hated Niners.
Hated, despised,
man.
Loathe. I don't like. I loathe. And we will revisit this again. Oh, all right, guys. Everybody, remember.
All right.
Like,
thanks again. Thanks again for y'all. Thanks again. All right. So everybody, man, thanks again for joining us on the Three Amigos show. Three Amigos show, like and subscribe to us.
I appreciate the invite, fellas.
Man, thanks.
Next time, invite me on here. We're goddamn after we win. I won't be so mad. Goddamn it,
St. Louis Joe. But again, let's say it loud and clear. Like, subscribe, Dallas Cowboy Chris on YouTube, where you could get this through YouTube. You could get it through our Facebook platforms, through all the clubs, and especially we're building our TikTok. Like and follow the Three Amigos on TikTok. Podcast. Look it up. Three Amigos Podcast Starcast. We love y'all. It is what it is. Niners, you got this one, and we'll see you down the road.
Yes, sir. And you know what it is.